ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light year just to catch my buzz. These right here just to catch my buzz. Now they don't really talk about love. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said, what's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Falcons, and at the helm, there's... So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Check. Here we go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
McCaffrey!
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
For a Carolina Panther.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Trenton Cannon, his first carry of the ball game. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And the Falcons grab it.
Bridgewater on the...
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down by...
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Bridgewater's pass.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cannon. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go with McCaffrey. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC, as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
45, 45, 45. Man, I got you. Delta. Check 6 guard. Check.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Got his target, Samuel. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. First down, Bridgewater. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Bridgewater on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. That late in the clock. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Watch the safety creep.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So we have reached, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
For Atlanta.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
26. A gain of 1.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Complete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
He's checking.
This is McCaffrey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz you're just trying to get to the quarterback.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
The pass.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
A gain of a yard.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Able to stay in bounds of the clock. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dwayne Smoot in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
No. Delta.
McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, Ryan. And Jones hands it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. This is caught. And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
For Atlanta.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now a run with McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Bridgewater. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. picked off by Demonte Casey. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and
now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll bring up second down.
Dante Jackson.
Ryan to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Chin on the coverage.
One last shot for Ryan. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For Calvin Ridley. Incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Brandon Williams.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the